there, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. Let's hop on the charts and see what we can find. I see some of you guys have dropped the votes on the Telegram free channel, and I see most of you want to look at gold. So gold, EU, EG are the biggest pairs that you guys want to look at. If you do have any pairs that you think you should take a look at, just drop it in the comment section. So for now, just hop on to gold and start with that. Okay, so gold on the daily, we do see that there's a bit of a, okay, let me just clear it a bit so we can get a nice view. Okay, it doesn't seem like that's gonna work. Probably stretches way too back. Oh, there we go. Then let me remove this liquidity that I've taken. And then we'll take it from there. There we go. So with gold, we do see that there's a bit of a range that's been created in this block over here, which does present some good opportunities if you do know how to spot them and trade them from there. And based on that alone, I see there's this zone here. I'm just going to make it slightly smaller, and we will be watching it for a bit just so we can try grab something. And then we know that here at this level here, there is a bit of a zone as well that we'd want to take a look at. Guys, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe and comment. Awesome. So with this zone here on the daily, we can break it down into a level that we'd probably want to take a look at, which should be around that zone. Some of my students, sorry about that, some of my students, they take it from this one over here. You're still on the gold last trade. Are you talking about this one here? If you are, keep holding. Remember, when you trade with our signals, you seldom close your trade. You know, you have to automatically let it do that. So as it keeps moving bigger and bigger into your TP range, you just keep adjusting your stops and taking some partials. And if you've got the Wushu toolbox, it does that for you. So that's something that we can explore. I'll take a look at it with you as well. So this is where we are with gold. And remember, you can choose to either take it from the zone over here, or like I'm doing now, I'm taking it from the highest zone over here. So that's where now take a look at doing it like that. And then, not keys, I'm sorry about that, TF area. And I can refine it further. Some do prefer taking it from this candle. I think I'll take it from this. Highly, sometimes you don't get those triggers, which sucks, but you also don't get wicked out and you get a better R. So this is my zone of entry. That's the zone of entry for gold. So what this means, Die Jr., is that you'll probably have another setup on gold. So you have one running in profit, you've moved everything, you are in the green, and all you do now is just wait for price to come to you. So that's the beauty about trading with us on the bootcamp as well. You will find yourself having a couple of trades running. So as long as they're in profit and your trades are being managed, then you definitely don't have anything to worry about. So this is the first idea I'm looking at for gold moving forward. And then looking at the lower time frames, I actually don't think I'll target it anyway inside here. It's a bit too busy for my liking. Let's hop onto the lower time frame to 15 minutes or so and see what we can find. and also not giving me some clear direction. So I think what I'll probably wait for here is for this zone to be broken and for this zone to be to hold. And once it is broken, I would look at a potential setup and of course pick up a nice area of entry for lower time frames, setups. So that's how we'll approach it. Awesome. So that's what we have so far in gold. Let me move these ones. Okay, and then the second pair that you guys want us to look at, the second biggest was Euro USD. This is my nemesis, by the way. But there's looks like some people have been getting the trays, and I'm wondering why did they get and I don't. But anyway, it happens. It happens as it happens. Okay, so with the Euro USD, this was a break-even trade, by the way. Let me just go back to the smaller time frame so I can show you guys how this one played out. Okay, it actually went all the way to 3R, not even a break-even. So most of you guys that have been following us and that have watched the how to take out trades effectively basics, you'd know that we would have put a sell stop here. So price came down, came into a zone, sell stop here, got triggered here, tanked. At 1R, price was moved. At 1R, the entry was moved to break even, and then at 2R, that's when either you take 50% of your trade, but if you are using the wushu, 50% would have been taken at 3R, and then your stop would have been moved to 1R. This is done automatically, by the way. So as price keeps dropping, partials are moved, profits are taken, and then basically got kicked out at this level here. So that's how this trade would have been approached. So it wasn't actually even a break even, it was a 3R partial and then back up again. Okay, so hopefully you guys understand that. If you guys do want to check out the Wushu Toolbox, just go on our website, open the Wushu Toolbox tab, and you'll see the approach that I'm talking about. On the daily, Euro USD, we still have this setup here, which is still valid, so we're just going to wait. And then we see how price is giving us, well, trying to give us structure. Hop onto the 4 hour and see what we've got there. 1 hour. Okay. So with this one here, there is a bit of a zone there, sensitive area, liquidity of course. So what I'll probably wait for with the Euro USD is for a move similar to this, and then once it does break the zone, I'll probably look for an entry at this zone over here, and of course I'll refine it so you can get a better stop loss range. So yeah, price would probably go up here, drop it a bit, so we'd have something similar to this. But remember now, this would probably be a very big factor for me. This must happen first. If it doesn't happen, I will definitely not be entering that setup. So it'll look something like that. And there we go. Perfect. So that's how you set up and look on your USD. And remember the terms. So just make sure you don't just dive into it. Perfect. And then I see the next setup would be Euro GBP and then Gbp Jpy. Awesome, Lidl. I know you sent us a comment or a message. Did you end up getting hold of our team on the info email? Start with the daily, take a look at it from the bigger time frame. As usual, you always want to know where you are, what's happening. So this was that last massive trade, which if you guys followed it, should have gotten into the setup. Should be at least at 1 hour right now, but I doubt you did. I also didn't look at it yesterday, and there were no alerts on this pair. But yeah, it's a typical textbook situation that happened here. And moving forward, you can see there's some liquidity being created at the top there. So we should be having some nice, decent moves from there. Okay, I'll hop onto the hourly. And remember, guys, we look for clean price action. I'm talking clean. We don't just enter setups. This one didn't trigger. Remember, this one we lost. There we go. So that's how the setup played out at the end. The direction is correct, just that the way it was a bit hectic here, because the buy stop was triggered here, and then price came in, triggered the entry, triggered here. Price came, triggered the entry, and then tanked right outside our entry point, and then left us in the dust. Okay, so moving forward, I actually don't think I'll trade this pair. I'm not seeing any clean price action. I do see a lot of imbalances, a lot of liquidity, but there has to be a certain process and procedure that you follow when you enter any setup. Okay. There we go. And then moving forward again to the last one, Gbp Jpy. Also take a look at the daily where it is. Then once you've got your daily, you understand where you are in price, then we can definitely start looking at refining it. I need to clear some of these levels because some were not triggered, and it's just very untidy on the charts here. Okay, so with GJ, this one did trigger. It went quite well. Let me just remove the markings. There we go. Let me remove these as well. So with this one, that played out pretty well, and the trade within the entire setup also played out well, and this last one. So hopping on now to the lower time frames to see what we can find and what we can get. Let's see, 1 hour. I'm not seeing any clear price action today. That sucks. It sucks dismally. Okay, that's fine. I will see what other pairs I can find and then drop them in the premium channel, and of course these two will definitely go into the free channel, and we'll take it from there. Don't forget the basics. Rules are very important. Watch your risk management. Don't trade with your mind, or rather don't trade with the emotions. Stick to the basics, stick to the processes. Happy trading, guys. Have an awesome day.